welcome back to my channel, Side Hustle Seattle. Now today's gonna be a little bit of a different video. I still wanna make sure that I'm giving you guys different insight and access into different side hustles that people are doing. Now, of course, I'm not gonna be able to do every side hustle, and for those that I can't do, but I still think are good, I wanna do maybe like reaction videos, if you will, just kind of expose you to people out here who are doing these things, who I think give very honest reviews. So it's really easy to get caught up in the hype. If somebody's like, I made $100,000 in 1 month, it's like, okay, like, show me the Carfax, like give me all the real information. And so I want to make sure that I can give you some of this insight into real things, real viable things, and hopefully help you make the best decision for yourself. And so today I want to talk about dropshipping. Now, dropshipping is something I see pop up on my timeline all of the time. And the essential basics of it is you act as a middleman between somebody who wants to buy something and the website that has it. Why they couldn't just go on the website themselves, I have no idea. Maybe they don't live in the country, I'm not sure. But essentially a way to think about it, like in this case, we're gonna talk about dropshipping on Amazon. So let's say you list something on Amazon, you list it for $30, but you can find it online at Walmart for $20. What you'll do is when they buy it from Amazon, you will use their information, let's say they buy it for Amazon for $30. What you'll do is you'll go into Walmart, you'll purchase it and use their information as the delivery information. So essentially Walmart will ship it directly to that buyer who bought it from you on Amazon. So you're still spending your money up front on Walmart, but once it gets to the buyer, you will get that profit difference. And so you never have to house the inventory, you never have to see it, which is good, especially if you sell like bigger stuff. Like in the video, see him list like a step ladder, whatever the case, like who has enough space to hold 50 step ladders? And so it's a good way of not having to hold inventory, but still being able to make profit. It almost seems like the come up I've never heard about, but he has some really good insight into exactly how it goes. Now keep in mind, I do not own the rights to these videos, so I am going to link his information below. If you want to know more information, please check him out. There's also a ton of videos on dropshipping, so feel free to do your own research. It's something I may consider, but again, he has some good warnings in here, so stay tuned for the video. Give me whatever feedback that you want about the whole reaction video. I know some people are for it, some people are against it, but I would love to know your honest opinion. Thanks.
For those new to the channel, my name is Joey Gore. I've been doing e-commerce and specifically dropshipping for the past 3 years now. I've been dabbled in all sorts of businesses online, again, so make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that you can see more videos in the future. And okay, let's get into this video straight away. And for those who don't know what the dropshipping model is exactly, you basically list products online that you find from suppliers, just like your local grocery stores like Walmart, Best Buy, and things like that. You list it directly on that website, and when someone buys that, you go to the supplier, you enter in their details, and you get it sent directly to them. So you never actually house the inventory, you never even see it. Basically, you act as a middleman. You just list it on there, and when it sells, you buy it, and you keep the spread of the difference between your sale price and what you actually bought it for.
Like, how long have you been doing this? Because it seems like such an easy concept.
So the first thing I had to do, because I had no clue how to do it, was to do some research. I thought about buying a couple of courses, but saw ones that were like $1,000. Eventually I settled for one that was $297, and I bought that. So right from the get-go, I was down $297 incurred costs. The next thing I needed to do was set up an Amazon seller account, which cost another $39.99. So at this point, you know, I was nearly $300 already down into this experiment, but that was fine because I was hopeful that I would make money doing this. So after a couple of hours of watching this course, I figured exactly how to do everything. It still seemed a bit iffy, a few things kind of just didn't make sense, but I was just gonna go and jump in for it. So the first thing I needed to do was find products and list them on Amazon. So back in my eBay days, it was pretty easy to find items that you could probably sell profitably on eBay. This was not the case for Amazon. As I soon found out, it took a lot longer to find products that you could actually make money on. You actually have to do a lot of research. And this includes the first step of finding items that are not in Prime. You can do this, I found out, by downloading a Google extension called Prime Away or various different other ones. So once you download that, you can go straight onto the Amazon page and you can find items that are not Prime sellers. The next thing is to go through and figure out which ones are not sold by FBA or by Amazon either, because you do not want to compete with them. Otherwise, otherwise you could be facing possible suspensions, and you probably won't get, honestly, even make probably a profit on it, because you can't compete with people in FBA usually on margins. So after about 3 hours, I finally came across my first product, the first product that I could make money off. I think it was around $3.23. And what did I find? I found a Swiffer, a special type of Swiffer that I could make some money on. So I listed that straight away, hopeful that I would make some sales on that. So, waiting for my money to come in. Problem was, by day 1, I had only listed 1 product.
Again, I feel like you should do it beforehand.
Day 2, I did a lot more researching. I researched for another couple of hours to find products that I could make on. I kept switching between different categories to see if that would help. Still took a long time, and I think that's just the nature of the game. This one, in this business model, you don't look for, I guess, quantity, you look for quality, and that's the name of the game. So by the end of day 2, I had found another 2 products that I could sell. It was a step ladder and a coffee machine. The craziest thing here, which I didn't think would actually work, is that the coffee machine that I found online and that I actually found later in Walmart, I could get an $18 profit margin on.
Honestly, it's really good.
So day 3 comes up. I wake up in the morning, I check my emails, and I've made a bunch of sales. I can't believe it. I made $311 in sales in one night. And guess what? The Swiffer was doing me right, because I had sold that thing over 5 times and it was making me money already. 5 times, I already made $15 just by sleeping overnight. So it started picking up like crazy. I started getting emails and emails and emails that these things were just selling. And the best thing that happened was the coffee machine was selling. Yeah. I was making $18 profit per coffee machine. And this thing was just selling like crazy. Just kept selling and selling. I honestly had to mute my emails because I kept making so many sales. I thought, wow, this is great. Nothing can go wrong. This is where it happened. My first big mistake. Or that my Swiffer sold about 5 times within 10 minutes. I thought, well, that's just crazy. Maybe I should just start fulfilling right now to keep on top of it. So that's what I did. Except when I got to Walmart, guess what? It was sold out. Big mistake. I sold out 5 times within just 10 minutes, and in that 10 minutes it had gone sold out. So now I was already in trouble. And in Amazon, you can't actually cancel orders yourself. That will hurt you really bad and you could get suspended. You have to get the sellers want to cancel it first. But obviously before you do that, because that can be complicated and sometimes sellers don't respond to you, you should try to find another supplier. So that's what I did. I came across, and it was on Target. Honestly, the only other website that had it in stock, because it seemed like it sold out everywhere, probably due to the nature of the situation that's happening right now.
Just in case.
So I checked in Target, I put it into my calculator that I made and everything, and it looked like I was going to take a loss. So I said to myself, you know what? I don't want to deal with this inconvenience. I don't want to deal with the threat of suspension. I'm just going to take the loss of 34 cents per unit, remove the item from the listing on Amazon, and then try to not make that same mistake again. And honestly, I didn't really care about that 34 cents per unit because I was selling those coffee machines for $18 profit. So day 5, I'm making money every single day. I'm making sales. I couldn't be happy. I'm like, I might just carry this on after the video because I'm honestly making so much money. I might as well just make it another side income. Well, this is where I made my biggest mistake, and was the fact that I went on vacation for 2 days. And I thought, well, I put that, I have 5 days working time, so when after 2 days I can just come back and fill it, then it'd be all fine.
Like sell it.
Another big mistake. The fact is, when I came back off that 2 days off, I had so many sales that I needed to fulfill. So many to catch up on. I knew it was going to take hours, but I was prepared for that. I said I was going to do it, so I started getting to it. The problem was the fact that I did go buy it later, but the shipping label didn't get uploaded within 5 days. And on Amazon, you need to upload your shipping label within the speculated time that you have put down. Otherwise, that goes down as a late shipment and again, hurts your metrics and you can get suspended. So I looked through different forums, and the best thing I found, what everyone said, was to upload a fake tracking number. And what I mean by this is not exactly fake. It's a tracking number that you already have. That's a valid tracking number. It's just not the tracking number for that item. So that when the actual tracking number comes in for the item that I fulfilled, I can then update it with that and I won't have any problems. Right? Wrong. Turns out that those shipments that I had done late got delayed. Well, turns out at the same time that fake tracking number that I uploaded got delivered. Turns out that I get multiple messages saying, where's my item, it's been delivered in Texas and I live in Idaho. I didn't know now, but this would haunt me later, haunt my sleep and haunt my dreams and every single waking moment doing this challenge. So 3 brain aneurysms later, after dealing with all the horrible customer service and everything, apologizing, I ended up having to give refund to one of the people because they threatened they would open a claim on me. Turns out they opened a claim on me anyway, regardless of the refund, and that hurt my order metrics. More on that later. So what did I do day 6 and 7? Well, apart from just fulfilling different items that I had to catch up on, I actually took all my listings off. And that's for one strange reason, which you probably are wondering. That's because I was actually making too many sales. I could not literally keep up with the time that I had with fulfilling all the orders. So I had removed all my listings, all my 5 listings from Amazon. And I was fulfilling orders hours and hours and hours on end, dealing with customers complaining. Again, my fault, this is not typical, but I had to deal with all those customers complaining. For how much did I make?
Tell them to bring me my money.
In 7 days, I sold exactly 43 units. The number of ordered product sales was $2,422.58. And the average sales per order that was sold was $57.68. You can see the screenshot attached right now. This is exactly what shows from my Amazon seller account. Now, I made a spreadsheet exactly working out and tracking exactly how much I was making. Now, I worked out that my exact profit margin was 17%. And this is before cashback. It's something that I don't count as true profit. Others might disagree with me, but that's just my personal opinion. I want to see how much money I take home and not have to rely on every 3 to 6 weeks and getting profit from the cashback to go towards the month. In that week, I made $415.24 in profit before cashback and $451.89 after cashback. And it sounds pretty good, right? Well, here's the thing. So I don't actually know if I'm even going to be able to receive this money. And I'll tell you why. It's because I might be suspended. Yes, just 1 week I might be suspended. How crazy is that? Well, yes, you're probably saying right now, yeah, well, you made all this mistakes. That won't happen to anyone. I did some more research and I dug a little deeper. I went through probably over 20 different forums and Facebook groups and everything like that. I joined them. Turns out a lot of people are having problems with suspensions too. And one of the biggest reasons why is dropshipping is actually against the terms and services of Amazon. So what will they do if they find out that you're dropshipping? They will suspend you. And because of that, you will not be able to withdraw your money. They will hold your money so that you could be out thousands of dollars. So I could technically be already out of over $2,000. And I would have to fund that myself or try to appeal. It's very, very uncomplicated. It's not for this for you, but you can do it to appeal to get my account unsuspended. That's the first thing. This is my last thing which makes me skeptical about this business model. And that's the longevity. Obviously, if you're forever in the fear of getting suspended, I just don't see that being a long-term business model. Like, I cannot personally myself live.
All right, so now that you've seen the video, what do you think? Do you think that it's worth it? Do you think that it's something that you would do? It's something that you would risk? I mean, obviously he made $70 off the cashback with his credit card. Granted, he's probably not gonna get any of that. Not only that, he's gonna be out a full $2,000 from Amazon not giving him his money, but Amazon's just one place you can do it. I know a lot of people actually do it on eBay. Most of the drop shipping videos I see are from people who do it on eBay, which I don't think has a problem with drop shipping. So that's also something to consider. But if for whatever reason Amazon is the form that you wanted to do it on, please use this video, maybe not as a word of caution, but more as some things to consider when you're doing it. But anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching my videos. I would love to hear your feedback and opinions. Have a good day.